Hello, I want to do a complimentary video to the video that I did, the first video I did in this channel. The quality is still low, so you will excuse me, and the other video is a little long and speak about a lot of things that you don't care, so I will try to be more consistent in this one. But to the previous video, if you want to see it, you don't need to watch it, you just can read the description under. There is 5 lines that in a schematic way explain what I mean when I say that Iggs, the character Iggs of Death Stranding, is probably a reference to Nyarlathotep. So there you can find the different reason for which I think it is like that. Now I just read in this moment that there are voices that there will be a new Death Stranding game. There may be. I really read in this moment, so I totally have no idea of what is out by now, but at least I will do the video now because I don't have so much time. So I want to say the reason why I think that is quite feasible to do. It's quite, there is high probability of a sequel of Death Stranding, and so I can try to continue this game of making theories and prediction and assumption, hypotheses about the game. So I think in the game there are several foreshadowing, but I would start saying that Hideo Kojima already have a series of several chapters behind him. So I think he already think quite a lot about the theme of the subject of the foreshadowing retcon, and we all know that retcons are not very well accepted by by the people. I mean, normally retcon are not a good thing for any form of art. So I think such an expert person as Kojima, if he wants to create a sequel, okay, probably he have been thinking about sequel, and I don't think he want to close that door of Death Stranding, of this universe he created, so easily. I think probably he already think a way to bring on what he created in a certain in a further chapter. Now, if this chapter will be the next game he will release, or if he wants to experiment new kind of video games or different things, of course we cannot know. But I think he is still already thinking about a sequel. The main reason that we can find for this is because Iggs is still not become a Nyarlathotep. And apart of the jokes is that actually Iggs is not dead. Still not dead. Because as who finished the game knows, he has been not killed. And the character is disappeared suddenly from the scene without even dying. So it would be much more epic or interesting to see some special way in which he could die from the moment it was not useful anymore for the plot, or maybe some way in which he closed his, let's say, his part of story. Okay, there should be a scene, something that show this kind of event, okay, the cutting out of Iggs from the story. But this didn't happen. So the possible reasons are that one, he will be useful for the next chapter. He will become probably he will gain much power and then really become something that can be called Nyarlathotep, or simply because they didn't have the time to develop this character fully. But I think this would be very, I mean, not a high quality mark on this work, because I think with him they really wanted to keep one open door for a sequel. Probably Emily will be a good entity in this time, and he will become the one that just having a drop of power from Emily once, then find a way with infinite time in that place that is the beach that can be associated with the dream, not a dream. Yeah, the beach of Death Stranding can be associated with the dream of Lovecraft tales. So I would imagine it as a place where you can live for endless amount of ages, and where he can maybe the time is distorted, it's not like the normal time in the real world. So in this time, I think in continuous contact with this arcane world, he may gain some powers and gain greater connection with the death world, and then take a power that can somehow create problem to Amelie, to the world, to the earth, and then or our hero or someone else may find himself in the condition to fight with Iggs. So Iggs didn't die. This is the first reason why a sequel could be a possibility, and the second, the I forgot the other reason. Yeah, basically because the Death Stranding is not something you stop. It's something that will be pushed over in the time, if I well understood. So it's quite easy that it's gonna happen again. Maybe it's something that you have to push ahead and ahead every time. You need a hero that stop this kind of cataclysm. So yeah, that's not so powerful theory, but I'm enjoying charging video on YouTube that no one can see. So I will feel not judged while I upload. I will just be judged by the silent algorithm of YouTube, and this and I will try to do videos that are 5 minutes long, so I don't take. So it's very fast to upload because I'm in China and it's very difficult to. It's very slow VPN.